What I'm loving is the fact we're at round 23, the last round of the season, and there's some massive games that will decide all the positions inside the 8. It's terrific.
Purple-headed Warriors here, Damien Barrett. Lots of big football stories we need to discuss with Damo. Hello, Damo.
G'day, Das and boys, and I'm keen to see why Sam's wearing long pants for the first time this year.
We'll get to that very shortly. The Lonewolf Garry Lyon, 6-time All-Australian and Melbourne Football Club icon. Look a little spent today, Garry, as we welcome you.
Hi, Duke. Long day, but you know what you got to do is you got to fight through when you've had a big busy day, and then the real stuff's about to start, Damo. So what you do is you internalise. You
Can we talk about what you've done?
What does a long busy day mean?
That's irrelevant. I don't think that's relevant. You just got to find your happy place.
Come on,
Chief.
mate. How do people take you at face value that you've had a long busy day if we don't know what you did?
Well, I've been on the road for 6 hours with my travelling partner, just trying to give a little bit back to the country. And
who was your travelling partner?
The man I'm about to introduce now is significantly better dressed than we normally see him on a Friday night. He's got the long pants on. The Foss is with us. Hello, Sam.
Good night. We've been up in Shepparton speaking to a throng of people, a myriad, heads in them like mice. There were hundreds of them, and encouraging to know, Chief, it's taken you till round 23 before you've found something to love in the game. You said you were going to love tonight's game. 23.
Now,
it's
I love
great
the
you said.
fact that the game is so open in the last round, and there's not all these games that mean nothing.
I've previously not driven or with Garry, and Danny Frawley was with us, and of course young Shane, who sat in the kids' seat in the back of the...
Shane Crawford you're talking about,
Sam? Shane Crawford, and 3 hours and 20 minutes it took us to get to Shepparton, and Spud spoke for 3 hours and 3 hours and 15 of them, and he only stopped because he choked on an eclair and tried to clear it from his nasal passage as we, I think, swept past Nagambie. But other than that, it was a very entertaining trip, and you spoke just magnanimously up there.
At the function, it was great. Men's health, very important, but it was a ferocious conversation going down. I think I said 2 words for a 2-hour, 10-minute trip, and when you have Sam and Danny,
we said nothing. I said nothing, and nor did Shane.
No, well, Shane and I said nothing, but you and Danny were Warrior. This is the world's problems put on the table. Frawley and Newman just dissecting them and then solving them, Chief. How do you reckon that'd go?
What was your favourite?
I'm not sure Spud would have been operating on the same wavelength as the Foss.
Well,
really? No, I think Spud's a touch more blue collar, a touch more simple, probably, to put it
a little more bluntly.
Honestly,
I prefer to travel on my own as a rule, and just the radio, just a little bit of background music, Duke. But 4 in the car, with 3 in the car was a different situation, and probably not again for another year.
He was up to no good, though, wasn't he, Danny? Because he kept ringing me at some stage, and I could hear you laughing in the background, and he was scheming something.
Well, we may get to that at some stage in this first hour, because something has come out of the trip.
Is there some sort of award nomination I'm hearing about? We might touch on a little bit later on.
Yeah, no, I believe so.
One of our colleagues?
One of our colleagues who's celebrated member of the team, and we took it upon ourselves to perhaps try and elevate his status.
I like the way that sounds, and I think something's come out of it that hasn't quite come to the table yet. That
it was a spiritual trip from my point of view.
Really?
Yeah.
Feels like a little life changer.
I did. I had moments where I just got lost in my own thoughts. Just wandered down the highway whilst these two spoke. And
the mental giant that Danny is would have put you to that state.
Damo.
I think there's more to come out of that trip.